Hello once again everyone, welcome to Crusnik's Purgatory. I'm your host Crusnik X. Alongside me are two of my two favorite dancers, Keilyda Skye and EnigmaXero. And they've agreed to help me out with a few relic weapons. So in this episode we're taking a blast from the past and working on the level 50 relic for White Mage. I'm gonna switch to the 7th Heaven boots because I don't like the evolution gear at all. Anyways, so we are going to be retrieving our relic weapon, our level 50 relic weapon Thyrus today. Now, in order to do that, let's not waste any more time and get straight to it with the level 50 quest, a Relic Reborn, Thyrus.
Just let me make one thing clear. It might be as I'm repairing kettle to pay for yesterday's mead, but I've still got me pride as a master weaponsmith. You'll get no less than the finest out of me forge. And it might be as you've got that goddamn slip of paper, but it'll only get you so much. Restoring relics like these calls for some rare materials, and I ain't got none. So if you want the job done, you'll have to run along and fetch 'em for me. So what is it you want restored? Eh? A relic weapon for white magic? Never heard of one. You say you ain't been on the drink? What's that? So this Toa Kant was the keeper of white magic, was he? If it's as you say, it might be as I know of just a thing. The enchanted staff, Thyrus. It's a priceless heirloom that belonged to the Kant clan, one of the foremost families in Gridania. Thing is, it went missing some decades ago along with its owner, none other than Toa Kant. The bloke was known for being a bit of an eccentric among his kind. Whereas most Pajals live out their days in the Black Shroud, he went off in search of elementals in distant lands. With Thyrus for company, he roamed the realm, lending a helping hand to the folk he met on his travels. Seems though he couldn't do much to help himself out when he set foot in Ogamoro. The man was never heard from again, and neither was his staff. As fate would have it, Toa Kant was the last of his blood, and his line gutted out with him. Right tragic, I know, but we can shed tears for him another time. Getting back to the matter at hand, it seems a fair bet that Thyrus is lying around somewhere in Ugamaro mines, just out of the poor sod's skeletal grasp, like, God's rest his soul.
Alright, off to Camp Overlook. All right. Wonder who that is. I don't think Red Mage had a relic weapon for a Realm Reborn, unless they put one in. Nope, not in here. Probably in the same... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Arya Stormborn did her frickin' relic weapon a few episodes ago, and I just remembered where it actually was. Yoink. I wasn't lost, I just forgot where it was for 5 seconds. So, not lost! Oh yeah, I think it's still on cooldown, but let's take a look-see. Yeah, it's still on cooldown. It's always had a cooldown, but yeah, I can't use it just yet. It has a cooldown, as you can see by the fact that I just added it to my hotbar. It's like the return spell, except a lot more annoying. Because you only use it once and then don't have to use it again for like several hours. All right, let's well, bugger me. Never in me wildest, drunkest dreams did I imagine you'd find the bloody thing. So I guess I'll have to fire up the forge after all. Having said that, the relic's in far worse shape than I thought. It ain't like to survive much pounding in this state. Truth be told, I'd be worrying about sneezing near it. We're gonna need a new host what'll give itself for the restoration. Bring me a madman's whispering rod, over 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia melded to it. This'll serve as the vessel for the restored relic. Remember, that's 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia. Aught less and you'll get naught from me, no matter how many slips of paper you wave in me face. Ugh. I need chips. So I need a madman's whispering rod. First, I need to check my armory chest to make sure I'm good to go. The madman's whispering rod. 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia. I probably had some and I totally derped. Let me check my inventory right quick. No, I didn't. Hello, Materia Melder. Did you miss me? Still on cooldown for another 680 seconds. Wonderful. Whee! Alright. Hello, Geralt.
You need to bring me a madman's whispering rod, one with 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia melded to it. This'll serve as the vessel for a restored relic. I could have one out in me sleep, but then I could wipe your ass without much trouble, and I ain't planning on doing that neither. Seems you'll just have to do both yourself, eh?
Here you go.
It's a fine base you've brought me. Aye. Just the thing to host your relic. I've merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon, so the groundwork's done. But don't go jumping for joy just yet. There's still more to do. I need to work on the finishing touches, but due to the reinforcement work I've had to do, the weapon's proven rather stubborn to shape. To get around this, we'll be needing some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Unlucky for you, though, it ain't easy to get hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there's beasties out there what devour their prey whole, and some of them swallow rocks, so as to aid with digestion. The Dome Chimera, what terrorizes the central highlands of Kurthus, happens to swallow alumina salts for this purpose. Slay the bugger, and bring me the alumina salts, and I'll see to the finishing touches on your weapon.
Alright, we know how to get to the Dome Chimera at this point. Now, what are they talking about? Hey, did I get a jump on this? And I don't think I did. I could have, but I didn't. She could have queued us up, but... Alright, let's do this. "18 seconds. That was fun.
There's a dozen more kettles. That was off to the tab. You again! What in the seven hells did I want this time? And of course, the adventurer comes back triumphant. Should have bloody known not even the Chimera would be able to put ye out of me misery. Hand over those alumina salts and I'll get right to work. There. The deed's done. I've squeezed out every ounce of me skill to restore your weapon, and I think you'll agree it looks the part. Yet there's somewhat missing somehow. Though I'm buggered if I know what. The piece just lacks a certain glow, as it were. We need to learn more about the relic. Literature surrounding the hero associated with it would be a fine place to begin. But I ain't exactly as scholarly and haven't the slightest inkling where to get me hands on such stuff. As much as I hate to say this, Rowena's probably the one to talk to. Thing is, I'd sooner shove hot kettles up me arse sideways than owe that thrice-damned Harridan another debt. You're gonna have to make yourself useful once again. Take yourself to Rowena and ask for help. And return here once you've learned some at what might be of use.
Off to Mordona. Alright. First thing to do is to get a jump on one requirement. looking a bit more run down than before. Your dealings with Gerald taking their toll? Actually, forget I asked. My mouth tastes a bile if I so much as think of that sorry specimen. So, is there something you need? Literature on the hero of old who once wielded your weapon. I reckon I can find what you need. Might take a bit of time is all. Course, this ain't a charity I'm running here. I can get you what you want, but you'll have to do likewise for me. I'll track down literature on a Toa Kant, the wandering Pajal. For your part, you're to bring me an Omnipore glyph. You'll find this inside Omnipore Keep, a ruined castle situated in South Shroud. Clear on the deal? Then run along and fulfill your part of it. Alright. Don't forget the bit. Don't forget the car. Let's wreck some faces. I miss Arrow 3. I'm just gonna let them run along, guys. It's not like they really need me. I need them for this. Seriously, they kill while I loot the bodies, so it's like, yoink! Well, that was easy. Well, that was fun. Here's the glyph. Ah, good lad. This is exactly what I was after. You've honored your part of the bargain, and so I'll do the same. Alright, this time I can use my eternity ring. Where did I put my other soda? There it is. All right. Back to pester me so soon? Judging from that smirk on your face, I take it you found what you need. Hey, this text is about a Toa Kant, alright. But gods, would it have killed the bugger that wrote it to use normal bloody words? It'll take me bleeding moons to get through this lot. Time I could be spending on kettles. Gah. Well, I tried to make head or tail of it all. Why don't you take this here unfinished Thyrus and try it out? As I mentioned before, it's still missing somewhat. But it's all there shape-wise, meaning it should serve you just fine as an ordinary weapon. Seeing as you're a ripe old white mage, mayhap you'll be able to feel out exactly what it wants for. That's to say, get out there and fight some nasty foes, as a Toa Kant must have done back in the day. Ugamaru mines over in Outer Lenosha to serve your needs. Pit yourself against some Ugamaru quarrymen, priests, and beadsmen. Interbeat, say. Then come back and tell me what you've gleaned. With the information in the text and your first-hand experience, I reckon we'll solve this puzzle yet. Alright, back into the mines. Alright, the first thing we gotta do is take the unfinished Thyrus. And now we ride. I feel like I'm moving so much faster right now. I feel like the animation's a lot smoother. It's probably just because I'm, you know, by myself doing this and not. Oh, I did not realize that CC was watching the watching the stream. I don't know. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, go and facepalm all you want. Anyways, I just feel like I'm running at more frames per second than I usually go through. It might just be because, you know, I'm in a Realm Reborn territory, and I'm like the only one here doing animations, but... But it feels a lot smoother. I mean, it is possible. Alright, I just need 2 more priests, I think. Or 2 more beadsmen, I don't know. Alright, 3 more priests and a beadsman, and I'll be all set. Just 1 more priest and 1 more beadsman, and I will be all set. Just 1 more and we'll have enough. And done. they probably won't add a Moogle Chakram. Or a Moogle Gunblade, for that matter. Oh, BT dubs, ladies and gents. At the time of this recording, the new expansion, Shadowbringers, is already out. And with it, Dancer and Gunbreaker are things. So that is why Kelly is currently talking about they should make a Moogle Chakram like they've done with every other weapon. But here's the thing, and it's a viable reason as to why they're probably not going to. Because Gunbreaker and Dancer start out at level 60. So basically, yeah, what EnigmaXero is typing out is essentially what I'm trying to say, so.
Back already? With the frown you're wearing, I take it you've got nothing to show for your time with the kobolds. Might be as you want for better sport. And I know just the creature what would give it to you. The Hydra what reigns over the fiends within Halatali. A nasty piece of work that. Try not to piss your britches when you see it.
Alright. Off to the Hydra. Here we go. $18 seconds, not bad. All right.
You're still alive? Why the hell do you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'd be Hydra dung by now. But what's done is done. Or in this case, not done. Any road, let's talk about that text you brought. It contains the writings of a thaumaturge of Arazanet Ossuary. The Broke wrote of his meeting with our Pajal friend Atoa Kant, who was paying a visit to Uldar at the time. Can't blame the man for wanting to have himself a bit of fun, eh? The conversation bored me nigh to tears, but you'll be pleased to hear that the name Thyrus did eventually appear. As you're no doubt aware, Wood's the most common material used in the making of conjuring arms. But on seeing that Otoa-Kan's staff was wrought of stone, our thaumaturge decided to inquire as to its making. Of course, being a Pajal, Otoa gave his answer in the form of a bloody riddle. But I'll spare you the headache and give it to you plain. Thyrus is made of petrified wood, and therein lies our problem. I went and used ordinary stone to fill in the missing bits, see, and it obviously didn't do the trick. As you can see, I've done me research. I trust you've also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use like I said. Well, go on then. Tell me what you've learned. Is that so? Aye, I'd wondered about that. Based on what you've gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will you? There, the deed's done. That leaves us with one last step. That is, fully imagine the old relic, the new host, and the soul of the bearer. Aye, that's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need a fire what's hotter than the seventh hell. To keep such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind what's fiercer than the hangover I had last week. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just get me a white-hot ember, a howling gale, and a chunk of hyperfused ore, and I'll finish your bloody weapon. And I'll need me a bottle of Radzat quenching oil as well to cool it off. And we know where to get all of these. I already got the Radzat quenching oil, so let's get right down to it and blaze through these one at a time. Alright, let's beat our record of 23 seconds. Yeah, 35. Next.
48 seconds, not bad. Two down, one to go. And done.
So you're back. Never doubted for a second you'd trounce all three primals and come back to pester me again. Alright then. Let's see the White Hot Ember, the Howling Gale, and the Hyperfused Ore. Aye, these ought to get me the levels of heat I need, which leaves just the Razatan quenching oil for cooling things off afterwards. You've got that too, I assume. You've done your part, and so I'll do mine. Watch now, and try not to bat your eyelids. And every day you get to see a relic reborn. These gods-given hands have worked yet another miracle. Feast your eyes on Thyrus, just as it was in days of yore. 'Tis a sight to move a man to tears. You lucky bastard, you'd better bloody well take care of it.
And with that, we've completed yet another relic. With that, we've unlocked the achievement Dress to Heal and attained. And I am now... Oh, and the achievement Armed to the Teeth. Wait, what was... Really? Obtain Katana. Oh, so I've got the title the White and the title The Insatiable. We've also finally got the Thyrus rod. There's just... I'm almost satisfied with my Relic Reborn stuff. There's just one little thing that we have left to do. One job we're forgetting about... One job that Kelly is negligently forgetting. A certain ninja needs to be applied to. So, with that being said, when next we go live, we will be taking the stabbers to all this again with the Relic Reborn quest for Ninja. But until then, that's it for this episode of Crusnik Purgatory. A special thank you to Kelly and EnigmaXero for joining us. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access to Crusnik Purgatory. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this show, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Crusnik X, signing out.